pulling out.
Yeah, it's also the character counterpick options.
Oh, yes.
Like, it feels like I can see that Mewtwo and Samus have a similar character play style with WaDi, and perhaps the game plan is relatively similar there, but I mean, Rob, completely different. If you're going to pull that character out, you have to just change your mentality on a dime to respond to it.
It'll be fun to see these two putting themselves on board here. WaDi and 9superpie. Let's see what characters we get in here. Starting off with the Rob for day 2. Yes,
Looks
sir.
like it, so leaning on that tier, perhaps?
Makes sense. I think he went in saying his Rob wasn't playing his best, but he's been pulling it out as needed because he understands that this is his peak character and he needs to shape up for this weekend if he wants to win it all, maybe, if he wants to make that top 8 cutoff. But here comes the Wario, like I said, for 9superpie, so maybe some wafts on board. Only time will tell.
I mean, if you are looking for a character that is a little bit big, a little bit falling into these combo strings, Rob is certainly a character that Wario can make these comebacks on.
For sure. PS2 starting off. I like that quick tomahawk with Rob of all characters, putting on the pressure against 9superpie right now. And just taking the time to just relax, just not even pressing buttons, not holding forward. I like it.
And this is the problem, though, is that, like, how does WaDi get back from edge? He just has so many resources that he can jump and go high and force SuperPie to just commit to covering landings.
Very careful right now, just rolling in, out, up, down, all around, just playing a little bit of the more of the safer game, but these two are still neck and neck right now.
Down tilt into the grab, just Rob default shenanigans there, but going high while SuperPie was being very aggressive, just tossing out that forward air directly at a disadvantage.
WaDi taking control of that center stage right now, trying to trip up 9superpie on the platforms, but no such dice just yet.
Charge and Chuck trading with a down tilt too, so these hitboxes are a little bit stubby from Wario. He has a couple disjoints though that can clank with Rob particularly well. Up tilt, but the up air DI'd beautifully from SuperPie.
Oh, can you DI that? He got the mash, he started the air dodge, but it wasn't quite enough because WaDi still secured the stock there. And an excellent lead to start yourself off. How much extra credit can you get, WaDi? Because Rob can do a lot of damage in the right hands.
Pairing these Rob nairs is going to be such an important aspect for SuperPie. It feels like that is a move that you just know the Rob is going to hit, so you have to be able to react to it and punish it appropriately.
Down tilt as well. The corkscrew coming out from 9superpie, but of course not enough to really take it just yet. Trying to find some option to take it all. Rob do be living for a little bit of a long time here.
And this is kind of where Wario struggles. He has a couple things that he can kill with stray hits on, but yeah, you have to get the call out. And there is a bit of a blind spot underneath Rob where the neutral air does not quite hit on startup, so very good recognition of that by SuperPie and recognizing that you can go ahead and chase him down from high.
A little bit of a fun little down tilt game there with the jab lock coming in from WaDi. A lot of percentage on board, but I believe the waft is on deck right now, 2 minutes in. So if 9superpie wants to even up the game, he certainly can.
Yeah, you have to get your conversion. This would be a good spot for it. The double down tilt going low to avoid the gyro shot.
All right.
What a great double jump there at the perfect height so that you could land and punish that move.
I like the patience from 9superpie. He got hit earlier. Okay, that's one clap, that's two. And do we see it? That's the waft, and that's the stock. Sure enough, an excellent conversion.
Remember when WaDi had a lead?
I sure don't. There it is. It's gone. And WaDi's saying, hey, I want that lead back. Almost getting that stock, but not quite. Oh, that might be
catching him in
throw.
shield, though.
Goodbye. And that platform is the difference maker. It was right there on the cusp, and that's so much easier, a simpler way to get that stock than a berry situation.
And again, pairing these nairs, WaDi has to be a little bit more careful when he does these full hop aerials from on high.
I like this, getting the conversions real quick. 9superpie getting percentage, but WaDi is biting back very effectively. I gotta say, WaDi definitely had the lead starting this game, but once the waft came out, 9superpie definitely found better footing here. Look at that.
One thing that I haven't actually seen too much from SuperPie is we haven't seen a lot of chomps forcing WaDi out of shield. WaDi's been like pretty comfortable. Oh no, you were playing with fire off stage and SuperPie ends up getting burned to a crisp.
You see that, my man? What is it up? We're running it back.
Yeah,
That's I can just see it right over there. We're running that back, and because he realizes he just needs to play smarter.
Yep.
Work a little bit harder.
I mean, to be honest, the entire game, SuperPie was playing really intelligent, but going off stage against Rob, okay, yeah, that's not a bad choice. Going off stage below Rob,
dangerous.
Yeah,
with a regrab
very dangerous.
With a regrab situation,
exactly,
deadly.
So I think actually the grab was probably a mistake. Like, didn't mean to actually snatch that ledge, and that might have set up that situation.
We'll see. Resetting the situation in a whole new game for each other. WaDi starting off again, getting those hits in, starting off with a baby bit of percentage. As 9superpie has something to prove and trying to even up that game count.
Again, parry on the nair, but unable to get too much of a punishment out of it. And Wario actually has a little bit of a problem where a lot of the poking aerials aren't safe on hit at low percentage. And we've seen that a couple times where like the weak hit of the forward air just gets smacked away by WaDi, but you're not going to smack away these up airs. Give the man a round of applause. That's a ton of damage.
Sure enough. Man's bringing the claps. He's the whole audience at home. I mean, look at those stands at PS2. They're full of cheering people. Wario, of course, one of them at front.
I mean, don't look at him for too long, though, because then you notice the the janky animations there.
Yeah, the Wii Resort. There's mats every 4 Miis. You know what I'm saying? You never get enough of them. I love that chase down off the top. Goodbye. 65%!
After the hit, I think it was at like 30 to 40 before the 2 up airs.
That's what happens when you get a good read on someone, when you chase him down. WaDi likes to play his opponent and not play the character on the screen.
Trying to go ahead and connect with an up air. SuperPie unable to do so, gets the forward air to force an edge trap again, but WaDi has been so slippery there, have not seen any of those forward tilts hit, and typically Wario can rely on that for solid stocks.
Has the gyro now in hand, what can he get off of it? Try to create some pressure, but it's just not enough. WaDi understanding the situations, avoiding those scenarios, but it's the back air after the air dodge call out is what takes it, and not a lot of extra credit though.
No, but I mean, when you're killing your opponent at 60, that just means that SuperPie was doing a lot better in neutral than WaDi on that first stock.
True.
Oh, it turned around the gyro, and that could be big.
Getting some percentage, getting that corner pressure as well. And I like that. Not overextending. He realizes some projectiles can come out to play. Amazing air dodge through that back air.
And gets the up air conversion, but unable to connect with that first forward air. But again, like the unsafe on hit at low percent on that weak hit of the forward air.
Had to use the bike there because, again, no jump there. Ooh, I believe Waft is out to play. Can you survive this? The mash mix-up. I love it.
Beautiful right there from 9superpie, recognizing that WaDi had been basically firing off hitboxes very quickly and very early.
WaDi grabbing the gyro, throwing it up in the air. Maybe an ambiguous situation, onboarding, no up air. And there it is. There's the ambiguous situation I said. It came back down. 9superpie faded in. Guess what? Bopped right back into another up air.
Yeah, you air dodged through one conversion, but it doesn't matter. The gyro got another one on deck.
Sure enough. And now WaDi is running away with this. Up a full stock right now. 9superpie struggling a bit here just to find some footing. Another berry.
Look at this advantage state. It's going so long here at 80% or so, and we haven't seen SuperPie been able to connect much in the way of a WAF confirm. As soon as I mention it, WaDi gets the tech and the response.
Oh man, that's another situation where you're going up too high, you're getting snuffed out by the up air, you're losing that game, and WaDi playing hard for sure. These two discussing whether it's, yeah, it is a best of 3 scenario here in winners so far. So